Hello students. In the previous video lecture, we have discussed about singular value decomposition of a given matrix. Now let us continue problems on singular value decomposition. Question number 2. Find singular value decomposition of the matrix 2 minus 1, 2, 2. So this is a given matrix. A is equal to 2 minus 1, 2, 2. So we need to find the singular value decomposition of the given matrix. And we have the working rule to find the singular value decomposition. In the first step, we need to find A transpose and A transpose A. A into A transpose A is matrix A 2 minus 1, 2, 2 multiplied by A transpose, that is 2, 2 minus 1, 2. On multiplying this, we obtain A transpose A as 5, 2, 2, 8. Next, we find A transpose A. A transpose A is 2, 2 minus 1, 2 multiplied by 2 minus 1, 2, 2. That will be 8, 2, 2, 5. In the next step, we find eigenvalues of A transpose A. Step number 2, finding eigenvalues of A transpose A. To find the eigenvalues, we require characteristic equation. The characteristic equation is determinant A transpose A minus lambda equal to 0. That is determinant 8 minus lambda to 2, 5 minus lambda equal to 0. That gives 8 minus lambda into 5 minus lambda minus 4 equal to 0. On simplifying this, we obtain lambda square minus 9 lambda minus 4 lambda plus 36 equal to 0, or lambda equal to 4, 9. So after finding eigenvalues, we need to write the eigenvalues in the decreasing order. That means we have to take eigenvalue equal to 9 first, that is lambda 1 equal to 9 and lambda 2 equal to 4. In the next step, that is in step number 3, we write singular values. The singular values are sigma 1 equal to square root of lambda 1, that is root 9 equal to 3, and sigma 2 equal to square root of lambda 2, that is root 4, that is equal to 2. Next, step 4, we are finding eigenvectors of A transpose A for each of the eigenvalues of A transpose A. Case number 1, we take lambda equal to 9. For this lambda, we need to find the vectors which satisfy A transpose A minus lambda I into x equal to 0, where x is column vector x1, x2. So here we write the augmented matrix as A transpose A minus 9i, 0. That will be 8 minus 9 to 0, 2, 5 minus 9, 0. That gives minus 1 to 0, 2 minus 4, 0. We reduce this augmented matrix to echelon form by writing row operation. We write the row operation for the second row as R2 is equal to R2 plus 2 times R1. Then it will be minus 1 to 0, 0, 0, 0. So we have the equation minus 1 into x1 plus 2 into x2 equal to 0. That gives x1 equal to 2x2. Now column vector x equal to x1, x2, where x1 is 2x2, so 2x2, x2, or x2 into 2, 1. So we write eigenvector for lambda equal to 9 as x1 equal to 2, 1. Similarly, we find the eigenvector for lambda equal to 4. So case 2, we take lambda equal to 4 and we find the eigenvector such that we find the vector which satisfy A transpose A minus lambda I into x equal to 0. So we write the augmented matrix, that is A transpose A minus 4i, 0. That will be 4, 2, 0, 2, 1, 0. Now to find the eigenvector, we reduce this augmented matrix to echelon form by writing row operation, that is R2 is equal to 2 times R2 minus R1, that will be 4, 2, 0, 0, 0, 0. So now it becomes 4x1 plus 2x2 equal to 0. Here x1 is a pivot element, so x1 is a pivot variable. We write the equation for x1 in terms of free variable, that is x1 equal to minus 1 by 2 x2. So vector x is x1 x2, where x1 is minus 1 by 2 x2. So it is minus 1 by 2 x2, or it will be x2 into minus 1 by 2 1, or any non-zero multiple of minus 1 by 2 1 is a eigenvector for lambda equal to 4. So we take eigenvector for lambda equal to 4 as minus 1 2. Now in the next step, after getting eigenvalues and eigenvectors of A transpose A, in step 5 we find matrices U, V and sigma. Matrix V, U and V are orthonormal matrices. So V is equal to V1, V2, where V1 is given by x1 divided by norm x1, where x1 is 2, 1. So norm of x1 is root 5. So x1 by norm x1 is 2 by root 5, 1 by root 5. Similarly, V2 is x2 by norm x2, that will be minus 1 by root 5, 2 divided by root 5. So these are the unit vectors which are orthogonal. So we write V is equal to first column 2 by root 5, 1 by root 5, and second column minus 1 by root 5, 2 by root 5. Next we write sigma equal to 3, 0, 0, 2. These are the singular values. And we have AV1 equal to sigma 1 U1. Here we need to find U1 and U2. So using AV1 equal to sigma 1 U1, we write U1 equal to A into V1 by sigma 1. That gives given matrix A multiplied by vector V1, that is 2 by root 5, 1 by root 5, divided by sigma 1. Sigma 1 is 3. That is 1 by 3 into 3 by root 5, 6 by root 5, that is 1 by root 5, 2 by root 5. Next we find U2. U2 is A V2 by sigma 2, that is A into V2 is minus 1 by root 5, 2 by root 5, divided by sigma 2 is 2. That gives 1 by 2 into minus 1, 4 by root 5, 2 by root 5, or U2 is equal to minus 2 by root 5, 1 by root 5. So U is equal to U1, U2, that is first column is 1 by root 5, second column 1 by root 5, 2 by root 5, and second column minus 2 by root 5, 1 by root 5. So here we have calculated U, V and sigma. Now the singular value decomposition is given by A is equal to U sigma V transpose. So we substitute U sigma and V transpose to write the singular value decomposition. That is A is equal to matrix 1 by root 5 minus 2 by root 5, 2 by root 5, 1 by root 5 into sigma, it is 3, 0, 0, 2 into V transpose, it is transpose of V, that is first row 2 by root 5, 1 by root 5, and second row minus 1 by root 5, 2 by root 5. Now let us work out the next question. It is question number 3. Factor the matrix A into A is equal to U sigma V transpose using singular value decomposition. The given matrix A is equal to 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1. Here this matrix is of order 2 cross 3. There are 2 rows and 3 columns. So since it is of order 2 cross 3, the singular value decomposition A is equal to U sigma V transpose, where U is a left singular vector. So U is of order 2 cross 2. U is of order 2 cross 2 and V is of order 3 cross 3, and the order of sigma is same as the order of the given matrix, that is sigma is of order 2 cross 3. Now so in the first step we find A transpose and A transpose A, that is A into A transpose. We write matrix A multiplied by A transpose, that gives 2, 1, 1, 2. Next we find A transpose A, that will be A transpose multiplied by given matrix, it gives matrix 1, 1, 0, 1, 2, 1, 0, 1, 1. In the next step we find eigenvalues of A transpose. To find the eigenvalues of A transpose, we require characteristic equation. the characteristic equation is determinant A transpose A minus lambda equal to 0. That is determinant of 1 minus lambda 1 0, 1 2 minus lambda 1 0, 1 1 minus lambda equal to 0. On expanding this determinant, we write 1 minus lambda into 2 minus lambda into 1 minus lambda minus 1 minus 1 minus lambda equal to 0. That gives 1 minus lambda into lambda square minus 3 lambda plus 1 minus 1 plus lambda equal to 0. On simplifying this, we obtain lambda cube minus 4 lambda square plus 3 lambda equal to 0, or it can be written as lambda into lambda square minus 4 lambda plus 3 equal to 0. So now we are getting 3 eigenvalues. The eigenvalues are 0 and lambda equal to 1 and 3. So these are the eigenvalues. And we write the eigenvalues in the decreasing order by taking lambda 1 equal to 3 and lambda 2 equal to 1, then lambda 3 equal to 0. In the next step, we write the singular values. The singular values are sigma 1 equal to square root of lambda 1, that is root 3, and sigma 2 equal to square root of lambda 2 equal to 1, then sigma 3 equal to square root of lambda 3. Since lambda 3 equal to 0, this value is 0. In the next step, find the eigenvectors for A transpose A. Here, we find the eigenvectors which satisfy A transpose A minus lambda into x equal to 0. Case 1, we take lambda equal to 3 first. For this, we find the vectors which satisfy A transpose A minus 3i into x equal to 0 since lambda equal to 3. We write the augmented matrix as minus 2, 1, 0, 0, 1 minus 1, 1, 0, 0, 1 minus 2, 0. To find the eigenvector for lambda equal to 3, reduce this augmented matrix to echelon form by writing row operation. We require row operation for the second row, that is R2 equal to 2 times R2 minus R1. Now we are getting augmented matrix minus 2, 1, 0, 0, 0 minus 1, 2, 0, 0, 1 minus 2, 0. Again, to get the echelon form, we require row operation for the third row, that is R3 equal to R3 plus R2. So it becomes minus 2, 1, 0, 0, 0 minus 1, 2, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. So it is reduced to echelon form, and here the pivot variables are minus 1 and pivot elements are minus 1 and minus 2 and minus 1. So since minus 2 and minus 1 are the pivot element, x1 and x2 are the pivot variables. x3 is a free variable. We write the equation for x1 and x2 in terms of x3. We write minus 2 times x1 plus x2 equal to 0 and minus 1 into x2 plus 2x3 equal to 0. That gives x2 equal to 2 times x3. And using the first equation, 2 times x1 equal to x2, that is x1 equal to half x2, but half into x2 equal to 2x3, that is half into 2x3, that gives x1 equal to x3. Now, vector x equal to x1, x2, x3, where x1 is x3 and x2 is 2x3, then x3, that is x3 into 1, 2, 1. So eigenvector for lambda equal to 3 is 1, 2, 1. Next, we find the eigenvector for lambda equal to 1. We find the vectors which satisfy A transpose A minus lambda into x equal to 0. But since lambda equal to 1, the augmented matrix is A transpose A minus I 0. That is 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0. We take x as x1, x2, x3. Now, so using this, it is when we multiply this with column vector x, we are getting 0 into x1 plus 1 into x2 plus 0 into x3 equal to 0. That gives x2 equal to 0. Now multiplying the second row with the column vector x, we are getting x1 plus x2 plus x3 equal to 0. And since x2 equal to 0, it is x1 plus x3 equal to 0, or we write it as x3 equal to minus x1. Now column vector x is x1, x2, x3, that is x1 0 minus x1, or x1 into 1 0 minus 1. So we take eigenvector for lambda 2 equal to 1 as x2 equal to 1, 0, minus 1. Now in the next case, we take lambda equal to 3, 0. We find the eigenvector for lambda equal to 0 by using augmented matrix. The augmented matrix is A transpose A minus lambda I, where lambda 0, so it is A transpose A 0. That gives 1 1 0 0, 1 2 1 0, 0 1 1 0. So in order to get echelon form, we write the row operation for second row as R2 is equal to R2 minus R1. That will be 1 1 0 0, 0 1 1 0, 0 1 1 0. We require one more row operation, that is for the third row, to obtain echelon form, that is R3 is equal to R3 minus R2. Now we are getting 1 1 0 0, 0 1 1 0, 0 0 0 0. Here x1 and 1, these are the pivot elements. Suppose we take column vector as x1, x2, x3. Here multiplying this with the column vector x, we are getting x1 and x2 as the pivot variables. So we write x1 and x2 in terms of x3, where x3 is the free variable. So multiplying the first row with column vector x, we obtain x1 plus x2 equal to 0. Next, by multiplying the second row with x, x2 plus x3 equal to 0. That gives x2 equal to minus x3. Using this in the previous equation, that is x1 plus x2 equal to 0, we write x1 equal to minus x2, that is equal to x3. Then x equal to x1, x2, x3, that is x3 minus x3, x3, that will be x3 into 1 minus 1, 1. So eigenvector for lambda equal to 0 is x3 equal to 1 minus 1, 1. So we have obtained eigenvalues and eigenvectors of A transpose A. Now in the next step, we write the matrices U, V and sigma, where U and V are orthonormal matrices. V is given by V is equal to V1, V2, V3, where V is orthonormal. So V1 is x1 by norm x1, that will be 1 by root 6 into 1 to 1. Similarly, V2 is x2 by norm x2, that gives 1 by root 2 into 1, 0 minus 1. And V3 is x3 by norm x3, that is 1 by root 3 into 1 minus 1, 1. So we write V as first column 1 by root 6, 2 by root 6, 1 by root 6. Second column 1 by root 2, 0 minus 1 by root 2. Third column 1 by root 3 minus 1 by root 3, 1 by root 3. Then we require singular value. Sigma is a singular value, and since the given matrix is of order 2 cross 3, sigma is also a matrix of order 2 cross 3, 2 rows and 3 columns, where the diagonal entries are non-zero singular values. So we take 3 1 0 1 and rest of the entries are 0 0. So here we can add a column of zeros. So it is sigma equal to 3 0 0 0 1 0. Next we find matrix U, where U is a matrix of order 2, because the given matrix, in the given matrix there are 2 rows. So U is in the singular decomposition, we write A as a U sigma V transpose, where U is a left singular vector and it is a matrix of order 2. So U equal to U1, U2. We can find U1 and U2 using this. We have AV1 equal to sigma 1 U1, that gives U1 equal to AV1 by sigma 1, that is 1 by root 6, 1 1 0 0 1 1 multiplied by 1 to 1 divided by root 3, that gives U1 equal to 1 by root 2, 1 by root 2. Similarly, we find U2, that is U2 equal to 1 by root 2 into 1 minus 1. So we write U is equal to first column U1, second column U2, that is 1 by root 2, 1 by root 2, and second column is 1 by root 2 minus 1 by root 2. So after getting matrices UV and sigma, the singular value decomposition of A is given by A is equal to U sigma V transpose, that is A equal to matrix 1 by root 2, 1 by root 2, 1 by root 2 minus 1 by root 2, and sigma is 3 0 0 0 1 0, into V transpose. It is the transpose of matrix V, that is 1 by root 6, 2 by root 6, 1 by root 6, 1 by root 2, 0 minus 1 by root 2, then 1 by root 3 minus 1 by root 3, 1 by root 3.